Alright guys, welcome back. We got week 3 of the Champions of Fortune side quest. In order to access the next set of paths, we have to get the next key. And then if we check our objectives, we have to beat new characters, which will be in the new paths, and then for threat level 1, you need to use a hashtag hero champion. That's threat level 1 and 2. So threat level 3, you got to beat Domino with a hashtag mercenary champion. So you and then that's for 3 and 4. So and then for threat level 5, you have to use a full team of mercenary champions or a full team of tech champions. So if we go ahead and we go to threat level 5, let's try out a all tech team. But let's go ahead and let's try Viv Vision here for this path as well, a little bit. So here, I can use Viv to bypass not being able to stun the opponent because of the immunities, but, oops, but I should be able to still get my openings. So Viv works extremely well. That wasn't perfect, should have been better, but we can mix this up a little bit, use different champs. Let's say if I want to go with a Warlock here for Sabretooth. Warlock here has some easy access to prevent his healing once we get the infection on. Nice big special too. And then after you knock them down, you will have an opening to you can parry. So this path is not too bad. It doesn't feel like it. I think the other path for some may be more annoying, but I think it will be less annoying this week than last week because you don't have champions like Misty Knight and Quicksilver to deal with. So let's say we go back to let's go back to Viv here for MCOC, right? Unintentional striker, of course. Okay, we can get our unblockable special ones off. And again. Viv is awesome, okay? There's no... she's great. So... the other thing that I forgot to note is that Domino does have a node that says all tech champions in the fight are immune to ability accuracy modification. If you're going to use a mercenary champion, like when you do the mercenary task for like threat levels 3 and 4, the options you have are Yondu and Nebula that are both mercenary champions there. So you can use those to help you out with with Domino as well, because you won't win especially when you're taking, again, if you decide I suggest doing the other path so you don't have to deal with, I think just in general, you'll want to use a tech champion for Domino. That's obviously the best, especially because you won't be taking annoying crit failures. And I think because when you do the harder node, and she's going to get that unblockable, you don't want the combination of a Domino unblockable special when she puts the, I guess it's the unlucky on you. So she puts the unlucky on you, and then you're forced to have to take the special to the face, which is why I believe they put that in there, so at least you can use the tech champion and still be able to evade her special one without taking it to the face. So I think that's the idea there. So again, remember to take the full path, so you want to do 100%. You don't have to do the dotted line. Just every node that you take is what's going to matter. So let's go Penny here against Cable. Once you knock down the champion, then as long as you keep hitting them, that blue timer will allow, but then like the immunity comes back. So there's a timer once you knock them down, and then once that timer is, like once you knock them down, there's that blue timer. So you can go ahead and you can parry as long as every hit will refresh that timer. So I can go ahead and get as long as I can get a hit in, I can put debuffs on the opponent. So here, unfortunately, it runs out. That's fine. Knock down here. Incinerates on as long as I knock them down and keep hitting them. Alright. Last but not least is Domino. So we'll do this here. So now I just gain immunity here. Also, there's Agile reversal. You start with 6 charges, so 6 lights, 6 medium, 3 heavies. The charges are removed when you do one of those attacks, and you have to use a special reset when you use a special. Okay, so let's try this out with Viv. Definitely need to watch out for her when she has the lucky on, because of the evade. There's unblockable special ones going. Down goes Domino. So Viv, excellent counter, but we can go in and we can try. We can go back in and we can take a full Mercenary team and do the left side as well. Go with Domino here against Gwenpool. Hopefully I can make quick work of this. It is a 7-star rank 2 Domino. Okay, so that went pretty well, but again, when they throw a special, they become debuff immune. Here, let's use Absorbing Man for Venom Pool. Class advantage might as well. So you almost have to wait after they throw that special. Wait for the debuff immunity to disappear, which is a lot easier on this one than it is on from last week. So again, they're going to go immune. Keep an eye out for the unblockable. This way at least you can get that incinerate on so that you can, and then again, back off here, wait, now I'm just going to back off again, wait for the debuff immunity to disappear. So it's definitely not as bad as last week, but can still be annoying. So there we go, Absorbing Man takes down the Venom Pool. Then we have Deadpool here. Alright, so let's try this with Domino. See, I didn't get lucky there. I didn't get any incinerates. I don't want this Domino to go, I mean this Deadpool to go to special 2. Because it's the unblockable. I should have waited. I gotta wait. After he throws a special, gets that immunity, gotta wait for the immunity to disappear. Goodbye, Deadpool X-Force. Again, don't forget to take the outer path. We've got ourselves an Old Man Logan here. Let's go ahead and use Yondu. Should have checked the nodes here, because he's got some unblockables, so just be careful of that. Always read the nodes. Nodes are important. looks like my combos are giving him more unblockable charges. But every attack he does removes one of those unblockable charges. So eventually he's basically just unblockable the entire time. But the specials are easy to evade. Or you can just wait out his attacks. That'll be fine. But Yondu's got easy access to heal block, so that worked out pretty well. Gold pool here. I can also use Yondu here. Try him out. And those incinerates. Depending on how you'd like to do it, it's definitely easier to take the other path, and then you bring in a champion for Domino. This is definitely the more annoying path fight. And again, the more debuffs that you place on the opponent, so for example, Yondu's putting on a bunch of bleeds along with the incinerate, then when the opponent throws a special, the immunity lasts less. Right, so you want someone with high amount of debuffs, which again, it's depending on which way you do it, you might want to, again, there's no reason for doing what I'm doing right now. I already did an all-tech path to get the objective easily. I could have used anyone for this path. I could have brought in 5-star champions that put on a lot of debuffs, and those would also work very well. But Yondu's working pretty great here because he's got some heal block for these dead pools. And he puts on a lot of debuffs, which is removing the immunity very quickly. So you can see here, every time I'm getting a bunch of debuffs on, even though he throws it, it's as if the debuff immunity is not there at all. Yondu is actually quite fun here for Mercenary this week. So you can see there I didn't have any debuffs on, so the immunity lasts for a longer period of time. There I have enough debuffs on to reduce the timer. There I did not. Okay, wait out the unblockable. debuffs. There we go, Yondu takes down Platinum Pool. Now we have Domino with that node removed. So let's just double check here. Yeah, so it's just the node itself without the champion removing the ability accuracy. But we're still going to use Yondu against Domino here. Let's see if this will work. This side, you get all that wonderful crit failure. And I die. So, but that's okay. You can, we can also try out Absorbing Man here. So this is definitely going to be the harder path. If you can get those parries, throw those specials, it's not too bad. Again, you gotta keep track of your charges. Again, you can only parry like her medium. Be careful with Lucky there. Throwing specials, you'll gain power faster, but you're draining power at the same time. That's why I keep throwing those specials here. Block that one because of the unlucky. Well, and we die from crit failure, so this is definitely the harder path, but that's fine. We'll go in with Domino to finish off Domino. Definitely take the right side, like if you want the easy path, and the left side is definitely the harder path. But there we go, both sides down for this week's Paths in the Side Quest. Again, with both sets of teams. Even though you don't need that, you just need to do one side with one team, and then you can use whoever you want for the other side. So you can bring in your best Domino counter on the left side with a whole bunch of debuff champions or incinerate champions, and take down the left side. So you can see here we picked up our objective, and we'll do the same thing again next week. For threat level 5, we'll do it for the last week of the quest. You can see we already started picking up all our objectives. Just by doing that, I'm probably going to auto fight through threat levels 1 and 2, and I'll probably do threat levels 3 and 4 later. So hopefully that helps you out, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.